Hello, I'm Tom Bailey, and in today's episode, I'll be getting to know Heather Bennett, who is an author, a marketing strategist, and a personal brand coach with over 20 years' experience in marketing, products, and people. So, Heather, hello, and a very warm welcome to today's episode.
Thank you so much for having me on.
I really appreciate you being here. And just out of interest for everyone listening, whereabouts are you based?
I am based in Chicago, Illinois, in the US.
Awesome. Amazing. Thank you so much. And I'm just going to share a little bit more about you before we do get started. So, Heather has an MBA. She's also got a background in research and development and also digital marketing expertise as well. So, with this experience, she coaches clients to create strong, authentic, and unique brands. The title for today's episode is How to Build a Better Elevator Pitch. And Heather is going to show us how to do that in just 7 minutes. So, question number one today is, who are your ideal clients?
Executives and entrepreneurs looking to improve their personal brand.
Yeah, perfect. Nice and succinct. I love that. And when you speak to these clients of yours, then what would you say is typically the biggest challenge that comes up for them?
It's really twofold. One, they don't have the time to work on it. And then, secondly, they don't know who to talk to. They don't know who their target market is.
Got it. Yeah, and when just out of interest as well, we're talking about an elevator pitch. Is this for products for sales? Which part of marketing is this elevator pitch for?
It's truly about selling both the products and services that you sell, but
hmm
it's also promoting yourself as a personal brand. And
Yeah,
for someone who's in an executive or a C suite position, being known as a key opinion leader or a key thought leader in their industry is key. So, that aspect of promoting their personal brand is vital for
of
success in
course. Okay, and for those people who haven't quite nailed the elevator pitch or that they haven't really perfected it, what impact does that have on them or their business?
it's really an efficient way not only to do networking but to make sure that you're communicating what you need and what you're looking for, who you can help, because it goes both ways. It's not just what you're looking for, but it's also how you can help others. So what you offer, and to give the person a real call to action at the end of it, let them know how to reach you and how to connect with you.
Amazing, thank you. So, thinking of somebody out there listening to this who wants to build a better elevator pitch, what's that one piece of advice that you'd give them to get started?
Take the time to understand the pain points of their target market.
hmm
If someone they want to be hired by, so an employer, understand why they need you for that position. So, and
Yeah,
what you bring that's unique, that's powerful, that will help them solve that problem. If you can focus on that, then the messaging that you'll be using, the words you're going to use, will resonate with them more. It's the same thing as making sure your LinkedIn profile is well written. If you write the right words for the person who's looking for them, they're going to find you.
yeah, and like you said, it's all about making sure you get that message to market match so that there's just complete alignment in everything that you say and do.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, if anybody does want to get started, find out more, or learn more about you, where would you say they should go, or what resource could you offer them?
Oh, of course. The best place to reach me is on LinkedIn, Heather
hmm
A. Bennett. And I also, my website, creativebrandcoach.net, that actually has a wealth of resources. I have a blog on there that talks about how to do social media, what a personal brand is, target marketing, all kinds of, I've filled it full of lots of information to
hmm
help people. And then, of course, you had mentioned I just wrote a book that's been based on 20 years of experience working on people's professional brand or personal brands, and it's fun and fulfilling careers, one question at a time. And of course, it's found on Amazon.
Incredible. Thank you so much. So, what I'll do is I'll put links to all three of those things on the show notes. So, your LinkedIn profile, your website, and also that book, so people can just dive in and find out more about you if they want to.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So, quick question then about yourself, Heather. What would you say is one of your greatest either mistakes or failures that you've made, either in life or business, and what did you learn from it?
I was not as reliant on other people as I should have been early in my career. I've
Yeah.
really learning that you need to outsource, you need to collaborate, you can't do everything yourself is important. Yeah, it's fun to learn new things, but at the same
Hmm.
point, uh, to be successful at business, you really need to rely on other people and being open to that and being willing to take the time to find the right person to help.
Yeah, fantastic. I speak to so many people that are wearing too many hats in their business, and ultimately it means they're juggling too much and not able to really, get anything right at all.
So,
So, the last question from me today then is, what is the one question that I should have asked today that will also bring some great value to our audience?
so that would be how to create a great elevator pitch in 4 quick steps.
Fantastic. I'd love to find out.
So we'll start with introduction. Make sure you introduce your name, your full name,
Mhm. Yeah.
and 2 to 3 things of who you are. So I'm a marketing strategist and a personal brand coach. That tells you what I do. Secondly, focus on what your ask is. What are you looking for? I'm looking for a job in the tech industry focused on back end, um, software and
Hmm.
technology. And then next, make sure you offer help. I'm very good at helping people with their speaking career, and
Yeah.
to learn how to do interviews, whatever. Give them something that you can help them with, and then finally, make sure that you give them a call to action, and that would be tell them how to reach you. LinkedIn is such a great resource right now, but a lot of people are incredibly active on a variety of social media platforms. So if there's one that you spend a lot of time on, that could be Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, make sure that you let people know you're there because they may also be very active, and it would be wonderful to have that connection as well. The only thing I would say about the entire uh, elevator pitch is try to add an element of storytelling in it
Hmm.
so that you are memorable and
Yeah.
unique and engaging.
Yeah. I,
That
I,
would
I
be
love,
a better pitch.
yeah, awesome. I love that format because, it ultimately answers the questions that are in people's heads. Who are you? What do you do? How can you help me? What's in it for me? Those kinds of questions are getting answered in that pitch. So, yeah, I love that format. So, Heather, thank you so much again for your time today, for sharing such great value and for coming along to this podcast.
All right. Thank you so much, Tom.